So I'm over here at another one of these houses in Erie Highlands that they came up with something on. This particular house, they did a zoning system. Of course, they did the same thing again, where it's a 4-ton air handler furnace, but the coil's only 3-ton, and then they put the 2 zones in, so a lot of times it's throwing it off of how much air it can throw. I mean, they barely had enough ducting to begin with, and then to cut it in half, yeah, we see where that problem's going. The other one was, and so it was going off on limit after 5 years of service. The machine, was finally said, hey, enough is enough, and we replaced didn't replace the limit I have on others, and it didn't change anything for it inside, but we end up having to turn the gas pressure down in order to keep the unit going. The other thing that was a problem is there's too much gas pressure coming in because they undersize the pipe and have too much piping everywhere, and so they up the gas pressure, but the regulator is downstairs and it's too far away, and so these regulators that take in that extra gas pressure technically are supposed to be within 6 feet of the appliance 10-foot max, and so now we're just doing the little minis on individuals. So down the road we'll end up having to do one for the fireplace, we'll have to do one for the water heater, but for right now, to keep the damage from happening to the furnace, we just have it here. And also on this particular system, is this should never have been here. This is a direct path. Here's a return over here going up into the attic or going wherever here, but then this one comes down to the downstairs. But this, with being no resistance, is pulling back in, and is pulling that hot air into the system instead of the cold air on top of it being dominant. And so up here it gets up to, like right now it's like 74-75 degrees here, but downstairs it's 68, and so it's an imbalance, kind of like the houses over in Grandview that they did kind of the same thing. And so they're going to cover up this, leave the fans running, leave the constant fan going, to see if that helps equalize out, and we're pretty sure it's going to. So anyway, that's what we had done on this house.